Welcome back to Pokemon Sterling Silver Hardcore Nuzlocke Challenge. I'm actually pretty excited. The last fight in the victory road, and that is my team. So, I was pretty chill in the entire run, but now I'm excited. So this is minus death, Gyarados, slightly pre-damaged. I need to calm down. Gliscor, minus attack. But the plus def is pretty good. We have Lantern, Crobat, Raichu, my only offensive Pokemon basically, with Expert Belt, and Kingdra. Even this Kingdra is not that great. It is a really good Fire Switch-in. And it's also a really good Water Sport Switch-in. So we are deathless right now. It's not the one difficult reset run. But there's no reason to not try for that. Like, there's no reason to not try for a deathless tag battle. And deathless tag battle is something else than just beating this fight. This fight will probably be pretty long. Because I will calc a lot. Like, usually I don't even calc that much in this fight. Because that fight is not that hard. I think viping in this fight, that would be embarrassing. Because I think I would be one of the first one. And that will not happen. Because I will still play for the same victory. In the end. But, there's no reason to not try for that. Like, yeah. Okay, one more HP. Let's just heal it up. Everything is ready in the calc. And because it is a tag battle, we need to think about a lot of stuff. Like, that is what something people don't realize. And back then, I was also not realizing that. And I think a lot of people just, we just didn't knew about so much. A tag battle is just way more threatening than you always think. And that's why we need to think about so much stuff in a tag battle to play it deathless. And that's why this is in a one mythical reset run, or like in deathless. It's not a one mythical reset run, but like in a, if you want to have a deathless fight, it's actually everything but not easy. The first turn is really consistent because I'm baiting. I'm betting always Volt Tackle and Thunder Punch. So this is really consistent. Crobat is free to do anything here. And this will most likely U-turn out on Ambipom here. And we always have a safe switch in with Lantern. And we will always go to Lantern. That was the first turn. It's really consistent. There's a U-turn, was expected. And this is Gator or Weavile. There's a Gator. Double Intimidate. So this was a free turn for my boys and for me. And for Silver as well. Okay. So now this is not consistent anymore. Ambipom can use Thunder Punch on Gator. Bullet Seed on Gator because of the super effective modifier. Because it doesn't see a kill anymore. So Bullet Seed can get a +1 score. And have a tie with Thunder Punch. Score-wise. Ambipom's highest damage against my Lantern is Fake Out. But because of the super effective modifier, it can Bullet Seed my Lantern. Rapidash will Drill Run my Lantern. Or Volt Tackle the Gator. It can also get the super effective modifier on Megahorn. There's so much to think about, like I said. So, what I need to think about right now is that I cannot go to Gyarados. Because Rapidash can crit kill Gator. And then I need to eat the Thunder Punch. What is really likely. So the only switch in what I have, what is kinda safe, is Gliscor. Because it is double intimidated, and if Rapidash kills Gator now with a crit, Ambipom can use Bullet Seed on my target. Because it can use Bullet Seed on Gator or on Lantern right now. But because of the double intimidate, it needs to basically crit 5 times to make it dangerous. So we will go to Gliscor. There's a Drill Run. There's a Thunder Punch. This will always survive a non-crit Thunder Punch. And it's also Lumberry. And that is a range, by the way. A really good range, but a range. And we are hitting the range. That is already really good. Okay, this is, I think, random. Lopunny or Magmortar? Magmortar, okay. Sorry, I need to drink something. Okay, what we need to think about right now is that this Ambipom will never target me. That is really good. That is consistent. Because the highest damage you move on my Gliscor is Fake Out. And there is no super effective modifier on my Gliscor. So we know this is always going on Gator. But like last turn, it can go Bullet Seed. Because it's not seeing a kill. There's a chance. Magmortar will always use, and now we need to remove the Life Orb, and now we need to calc. Because we need to think about if we can stay in here. Because there is a chance that we kill this Magmortar before it can do anything. 70% HP. And we remove the Life Orb and just give him King's Rock. And Thunderbolt is not a range. This is only and only Focus Blast. Okay. So my Gliscor is safe against Focus Blast here. We will eat a fucking ton of damage, but we are safe. Okay? We are safe. So that means that we can always EQ here. And with that, Gator is really likely to die at some point. But Gator should survive non-crits. And that means if we hit... if Gator survives this turn, it needs to basically survive the crit from Ambipom and crit from my EQ. And then Magmortar is dead. Most likely, because Gator is really likely to attack Magmortar, but not guaranteed. So yeah. There's the Thunder Punch. No crit. EQ. Gator will survive non-crit EQ. Magmortar will eat the EQ, and there's a waterfall on Magmortar, like I was predicting that. It was not consistent, but at least the most likely thing what should happen here. So Gator is baiting random moves. Gator is baiting fucking mumbo-jumbo moves here, okay? That is something what is not consistent. But I think we have safe switch-ins here. So, this is HP Grass. Yeah, this is just super random move. HP Grass, Volt Switch, Overheat, Shadow Ball. Whatever. The thing is, Gator will die before Rotom can attack it already. So, what we're gonna do is U-turn on Ambipom. Because with that we will always kill Ambipom. Because this will get a Life Orb recall and my U-turn damage. And then we need to switch something into random move from Rotom Heat. And there's not that much. And I think I want to actually go to my Kingdra. The most likeliest thing is HP Grass here because of the super effective modifier. Volt Switch can get a minus score, so this is not that likely. Super effective modifier on HP Grass means it's on +5. And then it can still Overheat or Shadow Ball. Overheat would be the best. But yeah, the most likeliest thing I would say is here HP Grass. And the most important thing is we are safe against everything. Okay. So, we U-turn kill this Ambipom now. And we will go to Kingdra. Okay. There's the HP Grass. That was the most likeliest thing, like I said. But yeah. Ooh. Oh! Okay. Wow. There's one problem. There's one small problem. And the small problem is that this Rotom can Volt Switch on Electivire now. And this Electivire is really threatening then. If this will target me, by the way, it's always Volt Switch. Like the Rotom. But I think the AI doesn't even know about the own ability from the own Pokemon. So I'm not sure this is guaranteed Volt Switch on Electivire. I don't think so, at least. And I'm always not checking stuff like... That's me, okay? That's me. I know some people will say, why not? But that's me. I check a lot of stuff about the fight, about the AI, but I'm never doing it middle of the fight. Like, I'm not checking the Gen 4 AI dog middle of the fight. Because I want to actually do it with my self-knowledge, without checking now what is the real case. So I will not do that. But I know it can Volt Switch, regardless. So, what is really important to keep in mind is that Electivire is not seeing a kill on me. And that means I could even stay in here. It would be nice to see Brave Bird on Electivire. But Crobat, yeah, Crobat will not switch out here. That's also really important to know. Because U-turn is resisted. So it will Brave Bird either Electivire, or Cross Poison, or Cross Poison Rotom. So what we're gonna do this turn, I think, is just go Gliscor. Yeah, we have to go Gliscor. There's no other way. This will not overheat my side. There's a Brave Bird. It can go Mumbo Jumbo, so this is not that consistent. It can actually overheat the Crobat target, like the Rotom. That's a lot of recoil damage. And there's the Motor Drive boost. I was kinda expecting that, and that is fucking threatening. That is really fucking threatening, dude. Okay. Yeah, this is really scary now. +1 Electivire is really fucking scary. This is outspeeding the entire field right now. Okay, I need to think about winning the fight now, because this is really threatening. Blood pressure is pretty high right now. Okay, yeah, I was expecting that as well, but this is really threatening. Okay. The thing is, Evire is dead here. So I need to stay in an EQ here, by the way. I can also use a different move. I can also use Strength. Because with that Strength, I would also attack Electivire. Because this Electivire is not seeing a kill on my Gliscor. So that means this is never Ice Punch. It sees a kill, obviously, on Alakazam with Volt Tackle and Knockoff. So we will Strength here. And if this is Volt Tackle, it dies to Recall, by the way. Alakazam is so fucking dead. I can't save this Pokemon, because this Evire is a threat now. And I need to kill this Evire. There's a chance that this Rotom will go Overheat now here. I need to risk a crit. For the Deathless victory, it's a risk. But I have to kill this Evire. This Evire is a big threat right now. So I have to, like, this is risking even the victory. Because this is really, really scary. So I have to kill this fucking asshole. There's a Volt Tackle. It dies to Recall now. It's okay. It could knock off here. That's a problem. Okay. Because Alakazam is holding an item. And this could be Overheat now. This could also, I think, be Volt Switch again to boost again this fucking speed. Oh, we got the attack boost. Holy shit. Oh, there's Overheat. Okay, we are risking a crit here always. We are never dead to non-crit. Oh my goodness! Holy shit! Asshole! This is consistent Overheat on me, by the way. We have to switch out, even with the attack boost, of course. Holy shit, man! I nearly fucking pissed in my pants. Ooh, okay. Yeah, but that was something I was expecting. I need to kill this Electivire. That is so important. If this Electivire is alive one more turn, because it will knock off, it can knock off the Alakazam, then it will just kill something else. Because Electivire is hitting like a truck. So, at least this is consistent Overheat on me. This is consistent Ice Beam on me. We can U-turn out here with the +1 attack boost. I think we will always U-turn on Octillery here. Right? Yeah, this is doing a decent amount of damage. And this is only consistent Ice Beams. I think I cannot switch to Gliscor that much anymore. If I want to really have the Deathless victory here. But I need to think about winning. That was really important because of the Vire. Okay, so we will U-turn on Octillery. We are faster than Octillery and Rotom. And this is probably screens from Meganium. That is not that useful, but yeah, it is what it is. Because we need to still play around crit, so screens doesn't have that much. Yeah, we need to go to Kingdra, by the way, here. Because this is Overheat and this is Ice Beam. Sorry, Lantern. Don't misclick. Yeah. So we never had to Sniper Ice Beam crit. Of course, and Overheat is obviously a good Lantern switch in here. Yeah, not Kingdra, Lantern. Lantern is... It's a lot of damage. That's the Ice Beam. Light Screen, okay. Okay, let's activate the Light Screen in the calc. This can change some stuff here. Okay, it will not Water Sport at least. We know that. That is really good. -1. Yeah, this is still not over for the Deathless Victory, of course. For the Deathless Victory, I need to play really carefully. But I will think about the victory, first of all. And that's why I was just straight up risking the crit on my Gliscor. Because that Electivire could sweep the fight. That's really important to just kill it. So. Lantern. We are never baiting kills here right now, I know that. I don't need to even calc that. But I want to know which move these assholes can use here. And it's Seed Bomb. On me. Meganium is so fucking slow because of minus speed. I could kill Lantern now. But I'm risking always a Sniper crit. And this is HP Grass on me from Rotom. I'm thinking right now if this will target me. That's also the thing that we need to think about if Meganium dies to a crit here. Can happen. Yeah, this is still only HP Grass on me, if this is going on me. Most likely thing is that Rotom will overheat the Meganium. I need to hard switch to Crobat here. We are not risking a Water Sport crit, but we are risking an Ice Beam here. If this Overheat will crit kill Meganium. There's Overheat. Don't crit kill. Come on. It needs to be a back-to-back crit. Okay, at least. There's a Seed Bomb. Really nice. Alright. There's a Giga Drain! Amazing! Huge Giga Drain! Huge Giga Drain! Amazing Meganium! Huge Giga Drain here. I was even expecting, I mean, maybe Giga Drain saw a kill already, so that was even guaranteed Giga Drain. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, Giga Drain was a kill there. Okay. Yeah. It makes sense. I didn't even calculate about that, because Meganium is most of the time just using screens here. Okay, so the light screen is up, and that means we can probably do some consistent stuff. Probably. Not that consistent. Meganium is fucking full, after, yeah, but yeah, the problem is Rotom is still alive. I need to switch out, that's the thing. I need to U-turn here. At least I'm faster. The problem is... this fucking Rotom can attack me. Okay, if this is attacking me, by the way, and if this is guessing the ability, then it will always attack Meganium. I think I always go Raichu here. And if this is really going with Overheat on me, that should not be that should not be possible, I think. It should not be possible because everything is on -1 against me. If this will guess the ability wrong. And then it will always target Meganium. But that should not be possible. So if this is something on me, it should be exactly Volt Switch. So I can always U-turn out. And I think U-turn, always go to Raichu. And I think I always go U-turn on Luxray. I would also like to kill this Rotom at some point. But I think chipping that Luxray is not bad. And I'm faster. obviously. So U-turn. This is Volt Tackle, of course. Not Ice Fang, it's Volt Tackle. The light screen is still up, I think. I need to keep that on track here. And Raichu comes in. There's a Volt Tackle. Yeah, that's ongoing on Meganium. I was scared for a second. Yeah, okay. Tagging that. Psychic kills Rotom. Okay. So the good news is I will just kill this Luxray now. That's a really good news. That's really good. Kingdra. There's Drift Blim. Yeah, I can kill this without any problem because I'm faster. And Raichu is in a really good situation now. So we kill this with Earth Power. We can also Encore this. But I don't think there's a reason. So we just kill this. And I'm never dead to Shadow Ball here. And this will target Meganium anyways. Not sure Meganium is dead. Because I think the light screen is still up. I didn't saw that at least. Maybe I should be careful with that. More careful with that. Yeah, no. Shadow Ball is not killing here right now. This can Tailwind. But that's okay, I guess. So we kill the Luxray. That is pretty good to kill this. Octillery is gone. Evaya is gone. Raichu is alive. So we have a lot of threats gone. There's... okay, dude. There's a Tailwind. Okay, I was expecting that kinda. I was kinda expecting that. Okay, there's Rota. That is threatening. That is threatening. Not gonna lie. This is really fucking scary. I think we still have the light screen up here. This will always target me, by the way. No, I cannot Volt Switch out. Don't do stupid stuff. Okay, the reflect is, the light screen is still up, I think. No, the light screen is not up, otherwise I would not kill this. I'm stupid. Okay, sorry, I'm confused. I'm nervous, sorry. Light screen obviously on my side, not on the AI side. So, I don't know, I need to... Probably it's not up anymore. But, yeah, we are dead to crits anyway, so... The problem is this can be Shadow Ball on me. From Drift Blim. And I don't have that many switch-ins for Lee Storm. This Rotom is ugly as fuck. This Rotom being alive still is not that nice. Yeah, this will always target me. Because it sees a kill. But if the light screen is up, it's not seeing a kill. That's the thing. I still have to go to Crobat here. I need to hard switch because of the Tailwind. Oh god, I'm dead to a crit here. Yeah, that for sure. After that, the light screen is up. I saw that. Okay. That's a good crit, and now the light screen is gone. Okay, now I can remove that. Okay. Tailwind. Turn before. We switched. And there's one more turn for Tailwind now. We switch again and Tailwind is gone. Yeah, we was risking Crobat there. So there's still the Tailwind up right now. For one turn. So we need to hard switch, right? No way we are faster after Tailwind. Yeah, they are both faster. But if this is something on me, it's Volt Switch. It sees a kill, so it needs to be Volt Switch, exactly. Problem is, I think I go to Raichu here again. Yeah. This is Raichu. This is Raichu, exactly. I can't do anything else here. Because of... Yeah, but I could technically go to Kingdra as well, but it doesn't bring that much. And then the Tailwind is gone, I can Volt Switch out as well. Okay. It will now Volt Switch on me, yeah. And the Tailwind is gone. And Weavile comes in, okay. Alright, Weavile, can you please kill this Rotom? Let's check it out. Weavile. Icy Wind, Night Slash, Brick Break, Fake Out. Night Slash kills. This will not even fake out now. Brick Break doesn't see a kill, right? Oh, it's a range. Dude, don't do this to me. Wait a second. Oh man, I hate that situation. This is... There are some fucking rules with Brick Break. Yeah, Brick Break is 29% highest roll. This is disgusting. I think I have to Volt Switch out actually. I mean, I would probably do this either way. And I need to exactly Volt Switch on Rotom. This will not fake out. So we know it will target us straight up. Yeah. And if this is a kill anyways, I will just have a Volt Switch on Drifblim, what is not bad. Yeah, okay, cool. Pretty good. Now we have a big Volt Switch on Drifblim. And if this is something on me, it's Shadow Ball. And now we need to check what would this Drifblim do here. If this is targeting Weavile. Flamethrower. Oh, that is the most likeliest thing here right now. Flamethrower on Weavile. How much damage is my Gyarados getting from Shadow Ball? We are fine. There's a Tailwind. Oh, true, it could also just Tailwind here, yeah. Of course. That's really good. That's really, really good. Okay. I mean, yeah, obviously Raichu will use the electric move on me. There's no doubt about that. We will just go to my own Raichu. Yeah, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball. Yeah, we are never dead to a crit, by the way, here. Special defense drop, that's ugly as fuck, but that means... Are we showing a kill to Raichu now? There's not much left anymore. But we still have to be careful. What moves this Raichu can use here? This Raichu is, I think, not that threatening. This is Light Screen, Signal Beam, Thunderbolt, HP fighting. So this is not that threatening. We got a special defense drop. And it is still not seeing a kill with Signal Beam. But that is the highest damage you move on me. So if this will use something on me, it's Signal Beam. Can I go to Gliscor here? That is really, really, really scary because we are dead to... I think we just go to Gyarados. I think we just go to Gyarados here. We are actually... let me check if I'm dead to Mega Kick here. Mega Kick crit. Yes. Always, actually. Even from full life. Like, from full life we are not always dead. But there are some rules. So Gyarados is dead here. So we have to risk either way something. How is Kingdra here? Kingdra is also dead to a crit. Yeah. Is this not straight up maybe even Blaze Kick on Weavile? let's check that out first. And also, by the way, yeah, there's HP fighting. Okay, I didn't even thought about that. Maybe I should think about that. So, Weavile. Against Raichu. Raichu is faster, Lopunny, they are both faster, basically. We got a special defense drop. HP fighting is not seeing a kill. That is ridiculous. Not gonna lie. How fucking ever, but HP fighting is not killing Weavile. That is 4 times effective, dude. Okay, so it can target me. The most likeliest thing is HP fighting here on Weavile. That's the most. And also just Signal Beam because of the super effective modifier. And what about Lopunny here? We are pretty close, but we need to be still careful. I think we need to dodge a crit here right now. I think there's no way out of that. Yeah. Double target always kills my Raichu straight up. I don't even need to eat a crit. So I will always switch out here. I think I will go to Gliscor here. Because even if Gliscor dies, it's not a really bad sack. I would like to survive. But Gyarados, I don't want to sack Gyarados. That's also a thing. I'm thinking right now about both winning and the Deathless fight. And we'll just go to Gliscor. We need to hard switch because of the Tailwind here. There's HP fighting. And Weavile would survive a non-crit here always. Yes. There's a Blaze Kick. I mean, that was the most obvious thing actually, sadly enough. Yeah. There the Tailwind is gone, okay. Typhlosion Party. Typhlosion Party. You're pretty late, but finally Typhlosion joins the party. So this is again Signal Beam on me and Mega Kick on me. And because we got a free switch in, we just fly here. Because this Raichu is Yalabibi. Lopunny cannot crit kill me anymore because of the poison heal and recovery and stuff like that. Oh, that was, I think, even a range, right? Maybe I just didn't saw the HP correct. But I think I always, like, Mega Kick kills nearly everything right now with a crit. But the fight is over. Most likely. Oh god, that was the longest tag battle fight in my fucking life. Okay, what do we have left? Steelix? Yeah. And that's it. Flamethrower will kill the Steelix anyways. I will also just EQ because I can. Or Earth Power, yeah. Steelix is most of the time not that threatening. It's threatening if this comes early and just use rocks. But otherwise it's not that threatening. And then you need to keep also Lightning Rod in mind. That's also important. Oh my goodness. That was too much for my heart. The Electivire thing was actually making me really pissing in my pants. That is a really long fight as well. That was longer than the fucking tag battle in the hideout. Holy shit. Thank you for watching and see you guys in one more fight.